The whole thing is unnatural. There's so much of it, so one person is collateral. We pick up and move on like a machine. The whole world is mechanical. A young man was killed today, but before his body even begins to decay, we take a sideways glance and then move on our way. Mourn in the moment, tears on our cheeks, cause it's appropriate to show it. But as days turn to weeks and weeks turn to years, we see that there are no longer any tears. Words of condolence, that's so sad, that's too bad. But we're not thinking in the grand scheme of things. We only saw his insurgency. We don't think of what was going on internally. This kid had an emergency, and no one took the time to talk with him verbally. Now it's too late, and he's separated from God for eternity. And we can turn to the word and see that passive is not what we've been called to be. But how often do we stand in fear, even though we know we were called to be out there? And why do we not share? Because we're scared? How do we even dare? We have the gospel, that's the good news. And I'm talking to me as much as I am to you. But yo, I know I don't go seek people out, cause if sharing the gospel is what I cared about, I know that without a doubt I would go and shout it out. That there is good news, and that news that Jesus died for you. And our sin is no excuse, because Jesus' blood made us new. I wrote this spoken word. And I wrote this because this is something that's kind of been on my heart for a little bit. Just thinking about the opportunities that are being given to me as a believer, someone who believes that Jesus died on the cross for my sins. And I've been thinking very often about how being called to be fishers of men, and how often I don't act on that. And so I wrote this to just be proactive about reaching out to people and being able to go to the community that I'm in and reach the people that are there. And so there's a reason behind why I film this in the town I'm at, because this is the stage of life I'm in, and so this is where I can reach people. And so just kind of wanted to share a little bit about this, and it's been in my heart. So hope you enjoyed the video, and that you can take something with you.